Over the past 17 years, I've had experience with many different forms of IT systems in my work area. The running theme of every system has always been the same. Each and every system I run into has a lag, a lack of processing power in order to keep up with the day to day flow of work. I've consistently waited for my computer to keep up, slowing productivity, and in some cases causing a complete work stoppage for the entire work area. I believe this is due to the constant shuffling of computers between individuals within my work area, from people moving from base to base, people moving in and out of different sections, repeatedly loading more and more profiles, more and more documents onto a single computer. More load on each computer, more processing power is required, slower the computer works. Problem I believe can be fixed with providing each individual their own in particular laptop or computer for their career. Similarly to how we issue equipment, chemical warfare gear or uniforms at basic, same concept. With a dispersal of individual issue, we can cut the computer lag time by essentially keeping less documents on each individual computer. According to Greg Hadley, who interviewed the first ever IT systems officer for the Air Force, he has said that hundreds of thousands of employee hours have been lost just in last year alone, simply due to computers not working. Whether that's lag, whether that's computer shutdown, any number of issues that may occur. Not only are we saving the military time, which is the biggest cost, but we are also saving government resource in trouble tickets and ultimately putting users as the responsible agents for their equipment to ensure that we take better care of our gear. Now, anytime you are entrusted with hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of equipment, you tend to take more care of it. Same thing with aircraft. Maintainers are held liable for the work that they do. Same thing for computers. The computer moves with you from base to base, location to location. If anything happens to that laptop that is deemed negligent, you are held responsible for it. Same with the gas mask. If you lose a gas mask from one base before you leave to the next, you have to turn it in. If you fail to turn in your mask, you pay for it. Same thing can be done with laptops. Anytime it's normal wear and tear for that equipment, that can be held to the government to pay for. If it's routine cleaning, if it's system updates, all those can be done virtually through the network. Not only does this help kind of expedite the number of issues that does come up, this does present another main point where every IT section at every base, ultimately the Air Force Information Technology Department, will be given a budget in order to account for the routine parts of the routine maintenance of these laptops. Now, Nicholas Chillian, the first chief software officer, wrote while announcing his resignation that at this point he is just tired of continuously chasing support and money to do his job. His office still has no budget, still no funding for the next 2 years. Now, this serves to be a major problem where most of the work that we do is on a computer. some sort of IT system. Now, the issue with this is our technology can't keep up with its people. We use computers for everything. With IT departments not having an annual budget, we are relying on old, outdated technology that we ultimately end up marking for destruction. The equipment works until failure. We slap a sticker on it and we throw it out as though there's no responsibility for it, and we just buy a new one. It's another wasted resource. With all of this comes down to one simple thing: the priority is not given to the soldiers on the ground, where they require the tools to function as intended. The biggest thing is computers are a shared resource. When something is shared, it's not taken care of properly. Whereas if you overload something with more processing power, more memory, more hard drive space, the more you overload a computer, the slower it's going to be. So why not decrease the load, decrease the amount of PCs that we have sitting in offices throughout the Air Force, reallocate those that are working to the individuals that need them, specifically to them, and hold them accountable to their equipment. With all the computers in the service currently, the surplus of PCs set to be destroyed, we could refurbish, restore countless computers to save additional funding for an initial issue, slowly transitioning every member of the Air Force to a laptop that will follow them from base to base for their career. With individuals serving less and less time, the extra PCs can be overhauled and put back into circulation fairly quickly. Not issuing each member a laptop, saving money in the long run, will also save hundreds and thousands of manpower hours that we typically spend waiting for our technology to keep up with us. Keep up with the demands of the fast pace, the high ops tempo is something that we can easily avoid. Thank you.